So, as I play more Dead by Daylight, naturally, like most people, I watch more DBD content. One of the creators I watch most frequently is named D3EADPLAYS, a Twitch streamer from Northern Ireland with around 6,000 hours in the game. And one of my favourite series to watch is his toxic killer build videos. Essentially, he creates killer builds that are designed to annihilate teams of survivors through a well thought through mix of perks and add-ons. And this got me thinking, are these builds only overpowered because of the man using them? Or will these builds work for a noob with less than 200 hours in the game, just like myself? Well, we're going to test that out today by trying 3 of the toxic killer builds. I'll be ranking each killer out of 10 based on ease of use and effectiveness, as well as giving my overall thoughts. So, with the rules set out, let's begin. So, for Vecna's perks, D3EADPLAYS uses Knockout, Surge, Franklin's Demise, and Weave Attunement, which are all currently on screen for anyone that doesn't know what they do. The add-ons he uses are Bag of Holding and Robe of Eyes. I'm still not the best at managing Vecna's perks, but by mixing Weave Attunement and Franklin's Demise, you get a load of value out of the aura reading, and Surge does a good job of slowing down gens, even if I didn't utilize this enough. Personally, I don't care for Knockout, as I hook very quickly after downing survivors, so I'd probably swap for something like Pop and change Surge for Pain Resonance as an added slowdown. As for the add-ons, again, these were good, but due to my skill level and the way I play, I don't think I got much value out of these, and would probably prefer the combination of Boots of Speed for shutting down the pallet hugging and the Book of Darkness to make the spectral spell more useful, while also being able to block windows to shut down loops when needed. Overall, I think Vecna's toxic build is easy to use and synergizes well, and I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. So overall, I think this setup on Vecna is really fun and it's super effective. In total, I played 3 games and these were the results. With that being said, let's get into game 2. For the toxic Huntress build, D3EADPLAYS runs a combination of Corrupt Intervention to block gens at the start of the round, Floods of Rage and Barbecue and Chili for aura readings, and lastly Iron Maiden for fast hatchet reloads. So, starting off, I don't really care for Corrupt Intervention for most killers, as I tend to find a lot of survivors just hide until the effects are over, and it can feel a little bit like a wasted perk. Floods of Rage is good, but it's very dependent on hook placement. Barbecue and Chili is a good perk, but due to the Huntress being a slow killer with bad map pressure, unless you hit snipes, this also doesn't feel very useful. The last perk, Iron Maiden, though, does feel like a good fit and helps a lot with reloads when you're using the Iridescent Axe. So, the add-on combination of Iridescent Axe and Deerskin Gloves help a lot, especially when teamed up with the Iron Maiden perk, but due to me being pretty inaccurate, I found that when I missed, which I did a fair bit—
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Brother,
it left me in chase with a slow killer with no power. Just to clarify, I don't think the add-on combinations are bad, more so that it's just not suited to an inaccurate scrub like myself. All in all, I give the Huntress toxic build a 6 out of 10, as I think there's a lot of perk and add-on combinations that could work far better in today's version of DBD. So it's fair to say the Huntress build wasn't really my favourite. In total, I played 3 games and these were the results. Now, last but not least, it's the toxic Myers build. For Myers, the perks D3EADPLAYS uses are Play With Your Food, Corrupt Intervention, Lethal Pursuer, and Tinkerer. Now, first thing to point out about this build is that it's 2 years old and it still works really well. Play With Your Food is an essential add-on which really helps you out in tier 3 when you're looking to catch survivors, and teamed up with Lethal Pursuer, you're able to find the obsession quickly, allowing you to build up stacks. Corrupt Intervention does a great job of slowing down gen repair at the start of the game, and having Tinkerer allows you to get the jump on survivors when they're close to finishing a gen and are less likely to pre-run. Now, as good as the perks are on this build, the star of the show is obviously the add-ons. Tuft of Hair and the Tombstone allow you to stay in tier 3 for the duration of the game, as well as enabling instant Mori kills for poor survivors you catch in the open. The only issue with this build is good teams will tend to loop and then jump in a locker, denying you an insta-kill, but even so, it's still an easy hook and really helps with the end game snowball if you do decide to slug. Overall, Mikey's toxic build is fun and super easy to use, and for any less experienced players in the game, it's super easy to get to grips with, so with that in mind, I'm giving the Myers toxic build a solid 9 out of 10. In total, I played 3 games and these were the results. So, there we have it. I tried the D3EADPLAYS Toxic Killer builds, and it's fair to say that they work even for a noob like me. Some are definitely better than others, but overall, they're pretty easy to get used to and fun to play. If you haven't already, make sure to check out D3EADPLAYS on YouTube. I've linked him in the description down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have any DBD ideas you think I should try, let me know in the comments down below, or make sure to add it into the Discord. Until then, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.